Less than two crew squad, welcome back into the stream once again. I hope y'all are doing well. Hope you've had a good week. And welcome in officially to the pad. It's technically second pad in Minnesota. In a weird way, it feels like the first pad in the new space. So I'm so excited. Listen, let's preface it by saying, okay, let's be honest with ourselves. This space ain't done. This ain't the final form yet, but it's getting a little bit cleaner. Okay, it's getting a little bit cleaner. So we're going to make it happen as it comes together. But I hope you like what you see so far. I have stories for y'all today. We got lots to talk about. We can lock in a date for Promise Month. We can find out what Promise Month is if you haven't been here in a minute. And a lot of things. So we got quite a few things to discuss here. But before we do any of that stuff, you know what I got to do already. You already know. I got to go and say hello to all the early chatters up in here. And some that I've already missed. I see someone here. Kalita, thank you for resubbing for the 53rd month. Appreciate you. Welcome back in to the Less Than Two crew. Appreciate it. Respawning, welcome in. Happy Friday. Rob with 2Bs, hello, welcome in. Mandy, Pixie Sticks in the building. Hello. Furniture says, Russell, look at this. My chair is back. I'm at my regular desk now. All my furniture is here. I'll tell you all about it in a second. Memories, hello. Grace, thank you for the 36th month. And Kalita with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, Kalita. Welcome in. Beth, LT, Fig, Aaron, and Squeegee Evie. Compliments of Kalita once again. Coming into the Less Than Two crew. Thank you so much, Kalita, for bringing 5 new people into the community. I really do appreciate that. Jen Rads, welcome in. Cannabiscuits, hello. Rob with 2B, so do we get to feng shui your place now that all your stuff has arrived? I don't even know what that means, Rob. I don't know what that means. You might have to clarify that for me. Sal's here. Thank you for the Prime sub. I know you get one of these, so I do appreciate using it on me. Welcome back in to the Less Than Two crew. Sal's, thank you for your 35th month. Happy Pad to everybody who arrived safely from the movers. Sorry, everything arrived safely. It did, okay? Everything did arrive safely from the movers, thankfully, so we can rejoice. It's all good in the neighborhood. Daisy, thank you for the Prime sub as well. Welcome back here for your 6th month. Appreciate you. Hannah, welcome in. Terabyte, thank you for the 21st month. Happy to hear the move went well. It did. And hope you are settling in, getting there. Hope you never changes this tune. The intro tune ain't going anywhere. It's sticking. Samantha, welcome in. Hello. Kansas says Annabelle is a gem. Great 90 days recap. Listen, Annabelle is goated. I hard agree. And I co-sign that. Bree, thank you for the Prime, so welcome back in for your 27th month here. Appreciate you. Jinx, welcome in. Gotti in the building. We got Jen. What up? Look at all this real estate. Yes. Look, I got room, chat. I got room. I'm walking away. No free feed content. We got room. All right. You know the answer, but did Donkey make it on the move? Yes, but Donkey's in one of the boxes. Donkey's not on my desk yet. Ronnie, welcome in. English 8 Muffin, what's good? Russ, hello. End Hero, what up? Beth, first time in the chat, coming out of Lurkma. Appreciate that, Beth. Welcome in. We met us the weekend. Hell yeah, we did, Jay. Welcome in, Jade. Happy Pat to you as well. So happy you guys are belongs. Me too. Patty, welcome in. Lulu in the building. Welcome. I like the switch size with the chat. What was funny, Mandy, is that it works out. But actually, I moved this last week because I was in this area during the stream where I was standing up for the pad. So I'm happy too, but we got lucky that it fit that way. Piece by piece, exactly, Kelly K. You gotta go slow. Was it low and slow? That's the move for cooking and for unpacking. Midwest Sunshine, appreciate it. Thank you so much. We haven't worked for 2 more hours, but wanted to pop in and say, hey, hello, Tom, sir. Good luck on the rest of your shift. Hopefully it goes smoothly and quickly, and you can be done and enjoy your weekend. Chrissy, welcome in. Casikas, welcome with the Prime sub. Thank you for using one Prime here. Appreciate you. Thank you for resubbing for your 13th month here with the Less Than Two crew. And Fruit Loops, same goes to you. Thank you for your Prime sub. Welcome back for your 20th month. Vinyl in the building. We got Red Wings. What's up? Gina, thank you for your 14th month. Says, yay, furniture. Hell yeah to the furniture. We did it. We got furniture now, chat. We got furniture now. Streaming setup out of hand had to be a bit stressful. Oh, it was, listen, not having my own space was tough. I didn't realize how tough it was going to be, but it was very tough. Now having the space back is great. And also being able to make a new space my own is even better. I'm very happy with how it looks like so far. Ichiyami, thank you for the promise. Welcome back for your 19th month. Says, hey, Crow, I need your good vibes tonight. My dad is in the hospital. Just had gallbladder surgery. Hoping he recovers well. Ichiyami, I hope your dad recovers very smoothly and quickly. Hope everything goes well and fine. Positive vibes from me and the community to you and yours. I took Wednesday off and then worked from home the last 2 days. And I think it was really good for my mental health. Love that, Jinx. Love that. Happy Friday, Jenny. Welcome in. Function is a type of organization designed to bring harmony to your living space. So I've heard of it before. I just don't know what it looks like, Rob. I was sick. I think it's just all the pollen, but I wasn't sure. Gotcha. Well, make sure you rest. Get your fluids in, you know. Room for activities? Exactly. Not the legs already. Y'all need to relax. Well, why David? Why am I David? Why David? Oh! Did I nail the form? I think I nailed the form. Oh God. Me and Liana were at the store today and I hit her with that. I was like, who am I? And I just stood there like this. She was like, oh my God, you're David. I was like, yeah. She's like, I've been thinking that sporadically I think about that moment this last couple of days. I was like, yeah, same. We're starting to look good. Thank you, Dupree's Gal. Thank you. I like it. I know it's a me thing, but I like that you look left now. Like for games, Goose is the mind trick where you look at the same. That's true because the camera's going to be up here, right? So me looking more this way is better. I agree with you. So so I did switch up a little bit of my computer. So first of all, my camera's a little bit off center now. It's more this side. Like this is directly pointing at it. It's here and it's pointing this way. My three monitors are in the same spot they always were, with this being the primary in the middle, first monitor, like the secondary monitor here, but the vertical monitor I've now turned back to landscape as a third monitor here. So mostly I'm going to be in this space for the most part, but I'm not really going to be using this monitor. I'm going to be using this monitor for like when I need to read chat while we're playing games and stuff and like reading questions off the forum, but I'm going to be talking to y'all directly here and playing games through this monitor. A little behind the scenes. Thank you, Russ. Appreciate it. How are the girls doing post-move? The girls have been doing well until the movers brought the stuff. And now Pearl's becoming a little bit like, Pearl is like, oh, I remember being scared and just hiding under the couch all day. And she's doing that. So that's where we're at right now. But she's good otherwise, thankfully. Right? There we go. Breezy Daisy, Jennifer, craft cool lights again. Hell yeah, I do. And I was able to put up the nano leaf lights, which we got from the hype challenge as well. So this setup over here, this was from the hype challenge as well. I've put a little marking on the wall here, which is where I'm going to have my Pooya sign go. The Twitch sign is going to go up there. So everything came together. I'm so sad I happened to look away when David stood. What are my survivor takes for this week? I'm ready for the season to be done. I'll say it. I'm ready. I think we're done so. I'm uncomfortable and it's just you. Literally flexing stand up. Exactly. How close were you getting beanbag chairs waiting for your stuff to arrive? Not as close as you'd think. I will say I underestimated how much. I thought I would have less room in this room than I do. I have plenty of room. I could have easily gotten a nice beanbag chair and then kept it in this room permanently. But it's all good. It's all good. I had an interesting week. Stepped off a curb, rolled my ankle. Oh my God, I ended up breaking 3 bones and tore the ligament off. Oh my God, Chrissy. Speedy recovery to you. Speedy recovery to you. This camera seems higher. Is it just me? So the camera is kind of high. So like for reference, I can do this. And the camera's more regular. But then you get to see all the mess that I have in the corner, which I didn't want you to see. But this is more regular styles, you know? This is more regular styles. But also now I have it set up. I bought new wires so I can do this. And I can stand up for some streams too, if I wish. Well, It's not fully up. One of the wires needs an extension, and I bought a little wire guard to move to hook them all to the desk. So we'll get there in the future. But it's all coming together, chat. But yeah. I'm actually going to move you back up here for now because I selfishly do not want y'all the garbage on the bottom for now. All right. Where were we in the chat? Okay. Say's name when he appears. I believe in Joe Hunter. Sacramento proud. Clam's cameo on the pod was so cute. She been chilling. What's going on with settling yet? Doing well, Flinzel. So far, so good. Can you hang the lesson 2 son, or is that better on the shelf? I would like to hang it up, but I don't know where. Right now, I'm thinking over here could be a shout. Because it's a bit of freed real estate over here. And I think I can put it here noticeably and it'll be chill. Because if I'm mostly here, because also this is not going to be my permanent camera angle. I think I'm going to move the camera a little this way so it's just this wall for when I'm on a podcast, because we don't need all the extra background. Especially when you're on a podcast with guests, there's less of your frame. And I think I can put the sign here. I was considering putting it here for the real estate that is free. We just keep asking Taryn to repeat the end of the season already from Big Brother. How am I supposed to sleep in your bed and not the air mattress the first night? Amazing. Are you someone who can sleep comfortably anywhere? I can fall asleep anywhere. I don't sleep comfortably everywhere. Like, I definitely woke up tired from the air mattress, but I've also been still waking up early. I thought I would be sleeping in more with the bed, but I've not been yet. And I'm on the first angle because it's nice having the chat on the left side that takes up space. Yeah, there we go. The Hive is cool, but it's mega bright. Low key, the Hive is actually lower on brightness right now. I've lowered it. It's way lower. Brighter, you just can't even see it. What's that on the top right shelf? Oh, that is a gift I got from a lovely member of the Less Than 2 crew. 1 second. So the one and only Woony, during this Trader season, during the finale podcast of the Trader, shall I say, in the reunion, they gave Danielle Reyes a trophy, an award. And I said the award looks sick, and I would have loved to have an award like that. So Woony went ahead and made me one. And it says my name, and it says Best Traders Podcaster on it. Well, if it focuses up, there you go. It's kind of focusing. It's out of focus now. Okay. There we go. So I got my little own award, and you think it's over? Nope. Duke of Deception, baby, on the bottom. That's right. Yeah. So this is the first item we've put on display in our shelving. The big background gives you room to switch up with that. Exactly. Can I do different colors? Yes. Hold on. Let me get my phone. All right. So let me just open the app here and let's see what we can do. Jake, welcome in. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. So chat, a couple of things are going to happen tonight. Obviously, as I'm preparing this light fixture, let me go ahead and open the form, because one part of what we do here on the pad is we answer your questions from the form. We make sure that we open the form. If you're new here, the pad, the functions of the pad are very straightforward. The pad is a place for me to talk to y'all. It's basically a one-on-one conversation with me and the lovely audience. I have a tendency of reading everything in my chat, so you can go ahead and put it in the chat. I'll read it there. You can ask me about anything, whether it's to do with, me, my podcasting, my streaming. You want to ask me for advice on any topic of your choosing. You want to talk about movies, TV shows. You want to talk about food, anything at all. Put it in the chat. I'll answer it. Or if you're more comfortable in a anonymous setting, put it in the form anonymously, and I will answer it there. Exclamation advice if you're looking for that command. All right, so we've set that up now. So right now, Mandy, I can make it any color. So for example, if I switch it to this one, oh, that's linked to music. Here, we made it green. The problem is you can't really see it a lot, but if I turn down the brightness, you'll be able to see it more. No, the brightness just turned it off. But see, if I make brightness very high, you can't even notice anything. It just makes the room really bright for no reason. So that's why it's a little more on the lower side right now. When did your stuff arrive? Tuesday. So we were told at the latest it would arrive Monday. Then we were told it's arriving Tuesday. And at that point, I was like, if it does not arrive Tuesday, we're going to have problems. So we're going to have problems. Yeah, I still have to figure out the lighting in here. It's not 100% done. Like, I think there's still things that are a little bit too much is going on. Like, I think even the purple lights right now are way brighter than I feel like I had them initially. So there we go. Minnesota marbles, maybe? You will get Minnesota marbles for sure. Tonight, we're at least doing a cheeky 3. Did the movers break anything? Jen, luckily, nothing broke. Liana said one of her picture frames broke, but other than that, nothing broke. Nothing, bro. I mean, we've not unpacked everything, mind you. I've looked through all of my boxes as I was unpacking them for this room. Nothing in my stuff is broken, and I packed a lot probably worse than anything that Liana packed up. So I don't think we're concerned about anything having broken, thankfully. So yeah, no, it worked out real well for a cross-state move. Like, we got our stuff super quick. Like, finding out that Taryn didn't have his stuff for 2 months, I was like, yeah, I couldn't live with that. I didn't have my stuff for a week, and I was losing my mind, you know? So, okay. So one thing that's happening tonight is, like I said, regular Q&A pad conversations. Then we're going to lock in a date to kick off Promise Month, which, if you don't know, that is my new project that I'm going to be doing. That is twofold. It's going to celebrate 5 years of streaming. I first started streaming, hit go live June 1st of 2020, and that date is approaching. So we're going to be celebrating 5 years of streaming. And second, it's going to be me fulfilling a lot of the promises that I've not completed yet. Some of them having to do with stuff that we did for the Hype Challenge. A lot of the stuff that's on the background now coming for the Hype Challenge, but still promises left to fulfill. We're going to fulfill those. We're going to do other content during this time. It's going to be a month of streaming. I'm going to be live every day for 30 days. At least that's the hope. Maybe a couple day buffer, but at the very least 26 days, let's say. Yeah, that math kind of works-ish, right? Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to lock in the date tonight for the kickoff so that y'all have that. And we've talked about using a wheel component to figure out what the streams are going to be. So we got some things cooking. What's the best place that you discovered during your first week there? I don't know. I don't think there's like a best place yet, if that makes sense. Crazy that little nothing broke. Honestly, I'm very happy with the results. Musketeer, thank you for the Prime sub. And to get one of these, I do appreciate using it on me. Welcome back for your 8th month here into the Less Than 2 crew. You had a friend who movers took about 2 months. Yes, that would be brutal. Would you ever do a live pal? We've talked about it, Proud Sam. We might. I don't know when, but there's a world where we try and do it one time at least. Yes. But like I don't think we have an issue with doing it that way, especially because the only thing would be, it would have to be on a Thursday, right? Because that's when we usually drop our episodes. So we'll see what Liana's schedule looks like with work stuff, and now that she's getting back into her routine, and we'll go from there. So yeah. Playing chat, what's going on up in here? We're having a good time, Lori. Welcome in. Less than 5 years, exactly. Good marketing right there, Mandy. Oh, nice. Ludwig's Promise Week was a great stream. That's where I got inspired for this idea, Flinzel, because Ludwig did a promise week because he also had a lot of things that he had promised his community he would do and then just hadn't fulfilled them. And the way he spoke on it was, I get to provide and fulfill the promises I made and also wipe my conscience clean that I've done everything and reset and then start positive from there on. And I want to do the same because I feel like there's quite a few things we've not done yet that we were supposed to do. So maybe for the 1 year anniversary. For the PAL? Maybe. I hope your week has been great besides that episode of Survivor. Yeah, everything else has been good. That episode of Survivor happened. It was there. But yeah, I missed the live answer due to ads. Basically, the TLDR. Woody, welcome in. Woody, I showed the squad. The award. So the TLDR on the live component is that let Liana settle in with her work-life balance and what her routine looks like. And we'll see if we can, because we'd have to do it on a Thursday. And we typically, a peek behind the curtain, we record on Mondays or Tuesdays. So we'll see if she has time on a Thursday to do a live. I think it would be fun. So yeah. All right, I'm going to read the first question in the form. If you could only pick one, would you rather see Rob on Survivor 50, Traitors, or Dondi? Okay. I'm going to try and be analytical with my answer. Because if I'm saying personal, I want him back on Traitors. I want him on Traitors, sorry. If I'm going analytical, I think you are more likely to get maximized Rob content on Dondi than the other two shows. Because on Dondi, Rob will be one of maybe, two or maximum 3 reality TV people that are on the show. Which means a lot more content, Rob content. So that's one. Traitors, I would rather, because I think Rob would just be good for that game. He'd be a lot of fun. Whether he's a traitor or faithful, I think he'd provide content. And also, I would love to get personally the behind the scenes stuff. So there's that. And I also think, goes without saying, and this is not me, sucking kneecaps or glazing, if you will, but I think Rob would do good on either of these shows. Survivor's least a third on my list for a couple reasons. One, outside of Rob winning, he's practically done everything one can do on Survivor, IMO. But mostly, I just would hate if Rob went out there, and obviously I think he's capable of winning, but I would hate if we went out there and went out immediately. That would suck. So, especially, after 42 seasons of him not being on television on Survivor, for him to come back to be like the second boot, no, I'm sorry. That would be brutal. I'd be mad. And that would just ruin first of all, I think it would not be a good feeling for our friend Rob, but also ruin my personal experience. And I'm selfishly answering this for me. So short answer is, for maximized Rob content, Dondi. For my personal choice, Traitors. Will the car pops be released? I don't know as of right now, if I'm being honest. Like, I think at some point we can definitely, at the very least, stitch it into something. But let's see. And I'll be honest, I've not had the time to look and listen to it. All right, let's see.
How do you know it's going through like my microphone? Because I don't. It's like stuck to my neck.
Because because when you're talking, there's the same wavelengths as when I'm talking. And they're omnidirectional, so you don't need to worry about it.
Oh, yeah. Should I tilt my head down? I mean, as long as I can still fit my chair out there, that's all I care about.
Yeah, I don't know if you...
All right, I think actually it doesn't sound that bad. I think it is salvageable. I just got to get it off my phone onto the computer. The Less Than Two crew has been watching old Survivor seasons in the Discord recently, and we just finished Rob's OG Survivor season. It was my first watch of that, and it makes so much sense now. Get right? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. True. I think he'd be great on Dondi. I think he'd be a star on Dondi. And Melissa, you're right. That's where he can make the most money, hypothetically speaking. Rob on Got to Get Out would be pretty good. I think Rob on Got to Get Out could be good, or on Secret Millionaire. But I think, again, maximize content, put him on the other shows. I think if you're like a character, right? Got to Get Out was a fun show, but I think a singular character cannot be like, who was the star of Got to Get Out? I would argue it was the woman from Golden Bachelor, if I remember correctly. But even then, I feel like they didn't really have a star. I feel like there's some other shows you can be a star. More so. I think Rob C would be the first jury consistently in Survivor 50. I wouldn't hate that. At least if Rob makes the jury, I'd be very happy about that. What are your 2 favorite rooms or locations at your new home? I mean, obviously, I would say the easy answer would be our bedroom and my room, this room. Especially because this room, I feel like I'm making it my own now, which I'm very happy about. But also, I really like our living room kitchen setup downstairs is great. Once we've unpacked it, I think it's going to be a phenomenal place to chill. So, yeah. Joe has already called out Rob's name as someone he wants to see on the show. Patty, I know. I've seen the clips. I think if Rob if Rob has the time and that like the dates they offer for recording are open, why doesn't he go? I could see it. How's your fast food options? Good. Oh, you're going to like this, chat. You're going to like this. We broke the seal on Culver's. We got Culver's this week. And I think Liana has a new favorite. I think Liana liked what she got at Culver's. I thought it was good. The fries were aight. The fries were good fries. They weren't like outstanding, but they were good. The burger itself was great. Liana got like the pretzel ball things. Those were good too. Basically, the next time we go, we're getting the cheese curds. And if the cheese curds hit, I think it's taking number 1 spot for Leon on the fast food side of things. I got there, like they had like a Colby Jack limited edition burger that I got. Liana got like the chicken sandwich. Good thing is he will have a ton of potential allies on a lot of these shows. Exactly. Rob's social game is like bar none one of the best. Did I get the root beer? Liana did on her refill. I did not get root beer. I don't like root beer generally. Their cheese curds are so good. Well, that's good to know. Oh, so when we walked in, it smelled of, I was like, is that fish? And Liana was like, no, I don't think so. And I was like, are you sure? It smells like fish to me. And I think we basically just realized, yeah, it's fish. And yes, I think the fish it would be good. How are the kitties selling in the new place? I said this earlier, Mythical Jade. They're comfy and they've got more sleeping space now, but Pearl just hides from me now. I don't know what I've done to piss off Pearl in the last 2 days, but she went from being all cuddly and like, ooh, I want to hang out with Pooya all the time, to suddenly now she's like, no. The minute she sees me, she's hiding under the couch again. So it's sad, but it is what it is. Never heard of Culver's? It's a Wisconsin thing. It's a Midwest thing from what I've gathered, Sunshine. Because I didn't have it or have access to it until we moved. The classic Butterburger is the main thing. Also love the Reuben there. I would recommend the normal burger double over the Colby Jack special. The American cheese and the normal bun is a better balance for next time. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I mean, I only got it because it was a limited thing. Culver's down here in Texas too. There we go. Yeah, I mean, as we've learned recently, I am not good with my geography. So apologies in advance to anybody who's like, what's wrong with you? Okay. Next question in the form. How do you like your central air? Not gonna lie, team, I'm not here for this, which I didn't expect. I was like, I wish I had my window unit, because I find that the central air has not cooled up this room. Like, for some reason, either it takes too long to get through the entire house or whatever, but I feel like it's not cooling the house fast enough for me. And maybe we're not used to the settings. We're doing something wrong with the settings. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. Are your vents open in the room? What do you mean, are they open? Wouldn't they be open? Can they be shut? Is that a thing? If you're looking for a good burger, my burger is the best casual restaurant, fast casual restaurant right now. A lever? Where? Oh my God. Hold on. Hey, Softy, liking the new setup? Let me put on socks because you're not about to see these feet for free. And then I'm going to check the lever on the vent and see. Because if that vent's been shut, that would explain why this room has not been cold ever. Because Liana was like, we can get you a fan for this room if you want. And I was like, I don't want to downgrade to a fan. I mean, mind you, I'll take a fan. But while I'm streaming and podcasting, I can't have a fan on because it's so fucking loud. And that's when I'm on camera and would want my best self. Did you miss cat time? I can show y'all a couple photos I've snapped of the cats. Although I will say, I used my best one for the thumbnail of the pal this week. So... No, not please said fine. Please have enough fans. All right, let's check the lever out. Okay, so I think that one was open. I'm gonna try the next one. All right. Ow! Fuck my ankle. All right. I think so. The vents are open. I think what I need to do is I need to go rogue, and I need to make the settings on the air, central air like knob thing very cold and see what that does, because Liana's been a lot more like conservative with the number. Fuck it. Let's drop a 50 on it. See what it does. Upstairs versus downstairs in the summer isn't fun with the central air. The upstairs gets so hot. Are you really? Oh my god. Woozoo fan from Costco makes no noise. What is a Woozoo fan? Woozoo 5-speed globe fan. Oh, I saw these at Costco. They make no noise? It's a reasonably priced fan. They're good? Okay. What number is it set to now? Should I go check, chat? Will you stay if I go check real quick? Wait till you get the bill. AC heat is definitely called the landlord management company if not working. Okay. What number is a good number? Just so I know. For those of you who live in a house with central air. Real quick. 69, nice. 72, 67, 68. All right, cool. Be right back. All right. So it looked like it was at 78. I did turn it down to 70, and I immediately heard so we have movement. Let's see, 75F to C. 25? Yeah, no, now it's 70, so 70F to C. Yeah, that's more like it. We fuck with that. No, I'm not insane, chat. I didn't do that. 70's grandfather. We will listen. I'll bring it up on the pal. I will make Liana face it. 78 is my normal. Listen, I think I would take. I feel like my room is warmer than 78 is the problem. I don't have a fucking thermometer, and I don't think a cell phone does temp checks for you. But if I could check the temp right now. You got light and stuff. And yeah, I do have a lot of things in here that are heating it up. You're not wrong. Heat rises, so the upstairs will be warmer. In the winter, it'll be great. Feel your vents. Oh, yeah. Oh, now we talking. I'm feeling air. Chat. We got airflow. Woo! The chat jumped me. I was like, hey. I didn't touch the thermometer, fam. All right. Marvel gives it. I mean, also the other thing, chat. Let's acknowledge it. I am the dumbass who's wearing a hoodie and a beanie right now. I should not be wearing this anymore. I should be wearing less layers. But, you know, let me wear what I want to have the AC up. Damn. What are the outside temps right now? It's 23 degrees Celsius, aka 74 Fahrenheit. My graphics card burnt out even with a fan when I set the AC to 78. Oh my god. Do you have hair I can't remember? What do you mean? Like hair on the head or hair on the body? But also, will I answer either question? That is the question itself. 93! Oh my god. What is Minnesota fashion? Head? Not a lot. Next question, the thing. Good sound in the car. Would love to hear it. All right. Thanks for the feedback. We'll make it happen. Why is it warmer there than where I live? I have no idea. 70 is really hot. I like cool, and mine is around 65 when it's high 70s outside. 90 here right now. Yeah, see, Mandy, when it's 90 there, I will take a 78. You're not wrong. Daddy, thank you for the prime, so appreciate you using your prime on me. Welcome back for your 25th month there. Appreciate you. Windows open with fans blowing in at night can help cool down the house. A lower AC bill. Yeah, we've been having the windows open at nighttime when we go to bed. So we got that going for us. Also, where's the... I don't know how many vents are in this. I tried to make sure to not cover any of the vents with any stuff. But yeah. Also, I'm not wearing a hoodie. Right, there we go. Any ceiling fans in the place? Yes, only in our bedroom. I have not watched Sinners yet, no. Be careful of bats. I'm always worried they'll fly through my window screens. Bats? You're scared of bats? The other night I did think I heard an owl and I shut my window very quickly. But I was never concerned about a bat. Why a bat? Bats are great to eat mosquitoes. Are you about to open a whole new terrifying thought for me? Yeah, through the window screen, yeah. I'm not concerned about either getting to me. Would I rather have bats, owls, or snakes? That is a terrifying question. I'd have to pick owl, even though owls have a creepy face. I love to 2% for the Goose Goose videos and all your content, but I think Twitch takes a lot of the sub money. Do you have a Venmo or PayPal I can use? That's a great question. Childish Kalino, appreciate that from you. Let me just double check my my command to make sure it's the right setup. I do have a PayPal, but I just want to make sure it is set up to my account proper, because it's been a minute. Hey, Manwolf for the first time chat says, just pop in over from Quinn's stream to say hi. Hello, Manwolf. I haven't gotten to join one of your streams. I'm happy to be here. Happy you're joining us. Appreciate that, Manwolf. Hope you're having fun hopping streams, Twitch streams. Hope you're having a good time with either stream you're watching. Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome in. I live in Minnesota. I've gotten bats in multiple houses. Just something to be aware of. What? What in the world? Is that a thing? Oh, yeah. All right, let me see. Yep, okay, so it is connected. Mandy, do you remember if we have a command for that somewhere in our commands, in case Childish Kalina would like to use it? And thank you for asking, Childish Kalina. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mandy. Appreciate you. All right, there we go. If it's through Streamlabs. Yeah, it's still through Streamlabs. Yeah. I haven't migrated it over yet. All right, where were we? If you ever had a bat in your house, you would not be happy. I had one come down from the attic via my fireplace. Yeah, I've never had a bat in my place, thankfully. Oh, fair enough, RGB fan. You have like proper trauma from it. We have a huge owl that goes between our yard and our next door neighbors. That thing gets loud. Yeah, I don't know if I could handle that. Are there raccoons or skunks in the neighborhood? I've seen no raccoons, no skunks, and no squirrels, actually. I was telling Liana today, the thing I've seen the most are like these little worm things outside. I'm watching you while watching a movie, multitasking. Seth, look at you doing it all, having it all. What are you watching? Lauren, welcome in. Back out of my old house in Michigan. It was very terrifying. My stepdad caught up with a pizza box. Oh my God. Thanks for all you do for traders. I love the show, and I'm happy you put me into an international version. It's so good. Hey, Manwolf, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the kind words. I love the franchise. So if I can introduce it to someone else or have someone else be as interested in it as I am, then I'm happy I've done something right, because it's my favorite. It's my favorite franchise, and it's a franchise I'm proud to be like the quote unquote expert on. You know, I had a bat come down the chimney when I was a kid, and it was memorable. So the way you said that, Mandy, when you say memorable, how memorable was memorable? Was it like in a good way? Not me. Or a bad way? Also, Grace, did I say thank you for your 36th month earlier? If I didn't, thank you once again. No squirrels? I've not seen squirrels yet. You have a good story, Seth? Hit me with it. Rogue One. Then I'm going to, you're going on the Star Wars thing. Gotcha. Is it the fuzzy caterpillar like red and black? Yes, Flinzel, yes. The Goose Goose videos mean a lot to me. I'm happy you're enjoying them, Kalino. I'm happy. Also, heads up, chat. As of right now, I'm working my butt off to make sure we have a Goose Goose lobby on Sunday, but it is Mother's Day. And we have a lot of good friends among us who, they make sure their parents, their mothers are getting the attention on Mother's Day. So we might have a small lobby, but I'm trying my best to make sure it happens. AZ, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you, AZ. Thank you. Welcome into Brian, Minden, Guas, or Jiwa Serena, BTH, and Matsky. Part of Lesson 2 comments with AZ. AZ, thank you so much. Appreciate it, y'all. If you're in the chat, throw a Lesson 2 in one time, please, and thank you. We have a funny story about bats. Okay, how can you have so many funny stories about bats, chat? What is this? Used to run cross country in the summers around sunset. I'd have bats follow me, eating the bugs that bother me. One of my favorite childhood memories. What? Never felt more Batman. They dive bomb you. I don't know what that means, RJ fan. I have notebooks filled with traders list rankings and information. Hey, you're in the thick of it. I love it. I'll come down to Texas to watch bats migrate. What? A week ago, a rabid skunk attacked my 2-year-old nephew. Oh my god. Hey, Childish Galino, thank you for the $10 donation. This is for the gooses. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Liv, thank you for the 54th month, you demon. Appreciate you, Liv. Welcome back in. Only mothers should play. Let me tell you, I don't know if we got mothers on this roster, okay? My parents made us put up a hood or blanket on our head when the bat got in because they could go for your hair and get tangled. So now I see a bat. Oh my God. Thankfully, I will say, Mandy, that's one worry I do not have. But if I was in your position, I'd be terrified. Liana should definitely play since she is mother. Well, the problem is those things are pests. Kill them. Well, Flinzel, they're not in my house. They're outside. Liana should definitely play since she is mother. Well, Liana is busy as of right now. We'll have to compare availability to Father's Day for a science experiment. Ooh, when's Father's Day? Is that in June? We'll have to compare availability to... I just read that. Sorry, Kelly Kate. Or a bigger lobby with all the regulars bringing their mothers to play. Oh my God, that would be hilarious. Sunday is Mother's Day, my mom's birthday. That works out every few years. She gets all the celebration. Now, responding, you make sure you get double gifts that day, right? You don't do like, okay, 2 for 1. You do a double, right? Yes? Jill, thank you for the 54th month here. Appreciate you. Welcome back into the Lesson 2 crew. Shout out, Jill. Poor Pooya's gonna have nightmares now. Honestly, I think I'm okay. I'm not thinking about it too much. Pooya, how do you let go of resentment? Me telling the people who are making me resentful to them won't change them, and they'll probably be somewhat in my friend group no matter what. So how do you work at being less mad when you have to deal with their crap? Okay. The way I let go of resentment, because I can only speak on this on my own. So resentment, for the definition, in case someone's confused, and I needed a primer to make sure I know what I'm talking about. The definition is bitter indignation at having been treated unfairly. In a friend group, resentment can happen, for sure. For sure, because nothing's quite balanced in friend groups. And for the most part, you're not wrong. I mean, there are friend groups where if you say something, they'll adjust. Then there's friend groups where you're like, if you say something, it ain't going to change anything. It's just going to make everything a little more awkward. So I definitely understand you there. What I would say, and this is going to sound stupid, I've been able to let go of resentment by just not giving a fuck. You know what I mean? It's like, that ain't that deep to me. Like, it's not that deep. The phrase it's not that deep it can be seen as an insult, but it can also be a good way of mentally getting through stuff. So if your friend is complaining about something, you're like, yo, it's not that deep. They might be offended because they're like, that's important to me. Don't shit on my feelings. So don't use it that way, but use it for yourself. You find yourself getting worked up. You're like, oh my God. I'm trying to think of like a name that I'm not going to see in the chat because I'm not talking about any of you, obviously. Alundra, right? So you're like, damn, Alundra is fucking annoying me. Look at what she said in the group chat. It's very annoying. Why is she being like, ugh, I can't stand Alundra. Stop yourself and be like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. And you eventually course correct enough that you can get through it. Because honestly, at the end of the day, a lot of these conflicts, when I look back, I'm like, it truly wasn't that deep. But listen, I have let a lot of these kind of conflicts get to me for no reason before. So it's not like I'm talking in a way that I'm not at fault. I've never done this, you know? They fell down on your head and fly back up and do it again and again. Oh yeah, fuck that noise. We're talking about bats, I assume. People in Austin stand out on a bridge and watch the bats fly around eating. Oh my God. Oh my God. Have you met the neighbors? I have not. Liana and I have shared a couple of hellos to the neighbors, a little wave here and there. But no, I feel like for the most part, everyone's kind of doing their own thing. So it's like, okay, cool. I used to have a friend skunk. He used to chill on my friend's porch with me. He was super chill. Oh my God. My brother belonged to a frat whose house had bats. What? Our mom refused to go into that house when visiting him. Fair, I would say. June 15th. Okay, so that experiment's coming real soon. Father's Day versus Mother's Day. Bats echolocation. Keep them from getting into hair. It was a rumor created in fiction. What? Bats in Austin are so cool. Highly recommend they stop for any visitors. Have you had a bat go for your hair? They don't tend to dive bomb people, but their flight patterns can look erratic as they dive for insects and such. Justice for bats. I'm ashamed to say I'm 3 weeks behind on the pod, but they're all downloaded. Hey, Seth, as long as you enjoy them at any point, that's what matters. That's what matters. You don't got to be up to date with them. Life gets in the way. There's so much content out there, so much going on. But as long as you enjoy them at some point, I'm happy to hear it. Alondra, I'm sorry Pooya talked about you like that. You have all my support. Now, honestly, if there was ever a time for an Alondra who's a lurker to come out of lurk mode, it would be right now. It would be right now. Wow. Okay. All right. CBBUK is not that deep. Exactly. That's really good advice. Thank you. I try, Jinx. I try. I say it's not that deep about my brain all the time. Is the AC cooling things down yet? I don't know. I can't tell, because also the other thing is when I'm streaming or podding, the longer I sit here, the more I'm warming up, because like I'm sitting here under the lights, all the lights pointing at me, my computer blasting it at me. So it's hard to tell right now, at least. There's a bat cave near me where there's 50 species of bats. Oh, I did not know there's more than one species. So that's my bad. All right, so we're going to follow me and then say random things, huh? Is that what's happening? Man Wolf, did you get to watch $1 Million Secret? I did. I liked it. Man Wolf, I compared it to a mix between The Mole and Claim to Fame. And I was very much enjoying myself. It was a good time. Cross, welcome back, Cross. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the 54th month. Appreciate you. It's been a minute. What up? What up? Hopefully you transition to wearing something lighter soon. Yes. Yes. How's Minnesota treating you? Very positive. As of right now, I'm loving it. So I have now officially been here, 10 days? Well, no, a little more. Sunday, it'll mark 2 weeks. And my takeaways right now are friendly people from the interactions I've had. Everything is very accessible, like extremely accessible. And I really like our house. I'm very happy to be back on fiber internet. That's also huge. That might not be a Minnesota thing specifically, just a access thing, but I'm again very happy about that. And I know there's still a lot to go and explore. I'm excited. I bought myself and Liana some tickets. We're gonna go see a Twins game next month, so I'm pumped up about that. So our first sports game is locked in now, but there's still a lot to do. I'm excited to eventually go kayaking and do a bunch of other stuff. Bats are the second most species in the world next to rodents. Oh my god. Just learning things here, huh? J Cause, hey, welcome back for month 8 of your 12-month gift subscription from Kroos. Appreciate that, Kroos. And a little snake in the grass on my for. Yep, I like that. I like that addition as well. Ugh, apparently RIP to Claim to Fame. I saw that, Melissa. I'm really hoping it's just shelved for the interim and it comes back next year. But stuff like that always makes me feel skeptical that we're not going to get it. So yeah. Yeah. All right. You have one more opportunity here to be a regular contributing person to the chat. Otherwise you can go bother somebody else. But hey, you still got an opportunity. It's your 8 Mile though. Thank you, Jacobs. Appreciate it. After watching that gif of a bat eating a grape and just kind of looking like a little puppy, I find bats more cute than scary now. And bats are inherently cute looking when they're not like in the attack mode that I think about them as. I have a skunk I've been feeding for the last 2 years, and I'm named Pooya. I rolled up on my driveway Saturday night and saw her going down into the planter with a baby. Oh my God. Pooey's got a child. Or you mean like a baby skunk, right? Not like a human baby, I assume. I agree. It's more like those in the traders. I think also has a bit of an anonymous. Yep, a little bit of anonymous vibes for sure as well, Man Wolf. I think on the surface, it can look like traders because of the whole like house castle motif thing. Been working on a watercolor painting set of East Coast bats this year. And hero. Hopefully when you have the end product, you'll share it with us. And your target feel it's great. We'll do. Yeah, I'm learning a lot. Y'all came to life when we started talking about bats. I've learned more about bats here than anything else ever. I feel like we put Minnesota activities placed in restaurants at the wheel for you and do in review. Leon and I are making an active list right now because we've got a lot of recommendations from people, whether it's like people in real life or through a lot of DMs from the community. So we've added them all to a list. Enjoying feeling touristy in Minnesota for a bit? Absolutely. If ABC's giving up on claim to fame, I hope it pops up elsewhere. Honestly, this is a prime, like if Peacock wants to continue its reign of being one of the more superior channels, they should 100% take it over. Look at the rest of it, we're not spamming you with snake stories. And Patty, for that, I'm very grateful. This was not random, but I was having a bad mental day. You and the crew brought out of my... Hey, that's not random at all, AZ. I'm happy to be a part of that. Happy to bring you out your funk. Happy that you're feeling better. And hey, that's at the end of the day, that's what content is all about. As long as it elevates your day and my day, and we all enjoy what's being put there, it's a net positive for everyone involved, and we're in a good space. So thank you. Thank you for sharing that. No sharing bat-related art with me. Do I remember? Can I forget? Of course, Kroos. You come back from a Yachtis, and you're like, you know what? Let's christen Minnesota with the goddamn moist anthem, with the spray bottle anthem. Yeah, that's what you want. That's what you're gonna get. Maybe it'd have fun if you had all the recommendations in a spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet. Well, actually, no. I have a doc. I have a doc, not a spreadsheet. To be fair, that I started last week. All right. I love you and Liana to review Rainforest Cafe. Is that what's special about the Rainforest Cafe? It's a restaurant chain. Oh, it's located in Mall of America. Gotcha. I've come to fame. I'm sad about that. It's a good show. It really is a good show. It's hella underrated in my opinion. Cool space. Thank you. Honestly, thanks. Thank you so much. Yeah, so that TV is not staying there, by the way. That's just there for now until I just figure out what I'm doing with it. I got to get my shelves back in order and stocked proper, but right now that's also a bit of a mess. I wasn't sure if it was just a list. Gotcha. Jeffrey D. Morgan is hosting a new reality competition show soon, and one of the people in it is Josh from Big Brother. Oh, you're talking about Destination X? I think Spirit Ball Anthem has been in place since Kroos' last redeem. I don't think so. Okay, and it also did it not open? Oh, it did open. There we go. All right, where is it?
Does it make you moist?
It makes me kind of moist.
Does it?
If you're new here, I apologize. I'll explain later.
It makes me kind of. It makes me kind of. It makes me kind of. It makes me kind of moist.
Does it make you moist?
It makes me kind of moist.
Does it make you moist?
It makes me kind of moist.
Does it make you moist?
It makes me kind of moist.
Moist?
Moist.
Moist?
Moist.
Moist?
Moist.
Moist?
But am I dead? There. You happy? All right, so I'm seeing a lot of don't go to Rainforest Cafe. It's expensive. It sucks. It's overrated. Wait, Mandy, what poll do you want? What poll do you want? Watching Star Wars and everyone keeps getting shot in the armor and dying. What's the point of the armor then? I've never seen Star Wars. I don't know. Came at the perfect moment. You did. All right, no. So y'all saying no explaining needed. Welcome, Rizzo. Glad you got to set up the rig. Thank you. Yeah, it's coming along nicely, I would say. I think already it's looking a leg up to what my old space was, low key. Like it still needs a little bit of fixing, but we're looking good right now. We're looking good. The quality could be better, even on the camera. I feel like this area is a little wonky looking, but we'll fix it later. That's a later problem. Showed up at the right time. Yeah, there you go. Feel normal again. There we go. I got one up about notes. Oh, gotcha. Where do you keep your notes? In the Notes app, in a notebook, in a spreadsheet, in a doc, on a Post-it. Notes app. Notes app makes the most sense. That's where mine are too. Talking about Mall of America runs some good happy hour deals. Try to hit it up midweek. Okay, Whoa. Midweek, noted. Can you and Liana play Devil in Me during your promise month? That will not be for then. No, that'll be in October probably. That'll probably be in October. So I don't remember if that was the one Liana wanted to play, or was there a different one? I don't know. I don't know them by their names, sadly, you know? Is your light up Pooya sign hangable, or does it need to sit on a surface? It is hangable. I just need to find where our little nails are that I have packed. So as you can see, the sign, actually you can't really see, but the sign is there. It's on the floor. I put a little sticker up over here that I intend for this to go to. It's going to sit there. That's the plan, at least. So that's where I want it to go. Okay. All right. One thing I will say about this desk is I can't bump it because it will shake like there's an earthquake happening, but it's not. It's just me bumping it. Okay, when is Promise Month? Great time to talk about it. Okay, chat. So like I said, we've done, to celebrate 1 year of streaming. Are you soundproofing your room? Is the sound bad right now? Or do you mean for like sound leaving the room? You have some photos of your cats? That's possible. That's doable. I have some good photos too. Okay, so let's quickly talk about this Promise Month because I don't want it to be too late into the stream when we lock it up, okay? So I've done a 1 month go of streaming before where we streamed every day. That was June of 2021, and that was to celebrate 1 year of streaming. Yeah, if I remember correctly. I think it's going to be doable. I'm not concerned about that. The only thing I am concerned about is when I want to have it rolling to. So as of right now, and you tell me what you think about this. I'm thinking it starts in May for sure. I'm thinking not next week. I still have a lot of unpacking to do in this house to sort things out. What about May 25th? Starting with our Goose Goose Day. No, 25th is too late, actually. Hold on. Let me see. Let me look at my calendar. That's the number one thing I should have been looking at here. Hold on. All right. Okay. How about the 18th? The 18th. That gives me about a week and a couple days. And I think I can rock May 18th closer to June 18th, give or take a couple of days. That would work for me. Have a good night, Man Wolf. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. So I'm thinking the 18th. We start on the 18th. It'll be one stream a day. Duration of the stream, unknown. Will the stream always start at the same time? No. It'll be a constant work in progress. But we should be able to have a good idea of when the scheduling will look like. Because obviously, for example, I'm unlikely to stream during Survivor on a Wednesday. But also, isn't that finale? That week will be finale for Survivor, so that'll be gone at that point. And then that way we can start figuring. And so for next week, Friday the 16th, the next pad, and obviously the pad and the Goose Goose will take those stream days over anyway. But for next week, chat, homework for this week is, if you can remember any stream ideas that were supposed to be done and haven't been done, deliver them next week. Let me know. Okay? And you can't lie, because I'll remember. I have good memory. I will remember if that's factually not accurate. So you can't just like try and shove in an idea that was not there before. I think I have enough ideas to make a month's worth of content already. But yeah. Oh, you think about Liana's sleep for the soundproofing. We should be fine. We're on opposite sides of the floor, hopefully. Let me just scroll up real quick. You mentioned the pal whether or not the hot ones was going to happen for episode 20. Would moving it up to 25 make it easier for you and Liana, because 25 is a nice number too. I think that could be a good idea, Lori, because Liana has mentioned we have a couple other ideas we wanted to do and we haven't done yet. So moving that for 25 could be a good shout for us. Not three streams a day, Papaya. Don't do that. I won't be able to catch the Memorial Weekend stream, but I'll watch the VOD. Sounds good. I mean, there's a stream every day, so it'll be something for everybody. Just curious, do what works for you. But any reason not to start in June? Just thinking about kind of helps with dates if it was a specific month. So there's a couple reasons, Mandy. There's a couple reasons. One, I have at least a weekend in June that I'm just straight up not in town for, which means that weekend there's no Goose Goose, there's no pad already. And then like if I'm gonna have to pack and shit for that, like that's gonna be a little tough. The other thing is I want this to be done before any Big Brother stuff begins. And like historically, the last couple of years, Big Brother hasn't started till July, right? Which means that, or later, which means that we're getting the cast at earliest, like later in June. And I don't want this to I don't want this to clash with Big Brother stuff, if that makes sense. So that's the other part. And like, obviously we don't have an exact date. If we had a date, I could actually work around that a little more and like accurately timestamp it, but I can't. Interfere. Yes. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. Those are the two main reasons. Because obviously I think a nice round number would work, and June 1st would be perfect because it does mark my exact 5-year stream anniversary. But also, let's make May 18th a new date. You know what I mean? Chat District and Dwight hype track. I'd have to double check if both were on. I know at least one of them was for sure. This will motivate you, Pooya. A week to get it together. Exactly. Mole season 2 stream. See, I know that wasn't on the list. We can't lie. I don't recall this being a policy. You can lie. I will detect it, though. I might still have the doc on my old phone. Perfect, Jill. You want only old ideas or new suggestions, too? Cannabiscuits. My plan is to... I have a week, myself, to look at what those ideas are, write them down, see how many I can fit into one stream, for example, because then when I put them on the wheel, if it lands on it, that's just going to happen the day after, right? The next day. So yeah, if I'm running out, if I need a couple more, I'll ask for a couple more, but it's only, we're rocking. This is all about promise month. It's all about fulfilling all the promises we have not yet. More so, you know? Is the weekend you are good a weekend gone a weekend you are surprising the crew with a listen to cruise? Absolutely, sadly not. Honestly, if you start on May 18th, then 4 weeks approximately a month ends on Father's Day. And I am father is what they say about me, so that works. Although you will do the tradition of doing a stream when the cast gets announced, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. I will be there. We are keeping that tradition alive, Chad. We've done that for 4 years in a row now. We're going to make it year 5 with the cast preview, looking at the bios together, live on stream. Absolutely. They gave us a date on Instagram today. I saw that was some shady behavior. Any updates from anyone on T from the Traders Cruise? I don't have any info. Who don't want a separate wheel for TV suggestions? All right. I'd love to see you back on some of Dwight's Saturday streams. Okay, so Walks Like Rain. I got invited to tomorrow's stream for BOTC. I did not reply to the man, I don't think. Shit. But I do not think I'll be able to do it. I still have so much unpacking to do. Like, the room looks good, right? About 4 hours ago, there were 7 boxes in this corner and there that I moved. And as you can see, a lot of things the shelves are empty because the boxes, you just put them in the closet for now. And my plan is to do 1 box a day of the unpacking of this room, but we still have to unpack the kitchen. We still have to unpack the bedroom. So there's still a lot of unpacking to do that I need to get done. And Liana's free tomorrow, so we're going to try and tackle as much of it as we can tomorrow. So sadly, it is a no for tomorrow. But I will be back at some point for sure. My birthday's in 12 days and my boyfriend wants to cook for me. Oh, lovely, McKenna. Love that. Cast and Asmo streams are my favorite. They're a good time, man. Do we know how to have fun as a squad? Or should we make suggestions? Discord? Discord's fine. Yeah. Or in the form if you want to do it in the feedback form specifically. I love that tradition. Thank you, T. Lindy. 5 years in running. We're going to keep it going. We're going to make it happen. Nothing like the BB preseason earliest. Exactly. Okay, so we want to promise month channel and Discord for ideas? Sure. I'm fine with that, Mandy. Unpacking should take more than a week unless you are in a real hurry. Right. And so far it is. I did find the Hype Challenge doc if you want it. I also have access to it, Jill. I also have it. I haven't checked it in a minute. All right, next question in the form, by the way. Are you happy with the size of your back patio? I am. Can't complain, you know. Could it be bigger? Yes. But it's fine the way it is. Have you seen the new 3D Among Us thing? Goose Goose will always be superior, but it could be fun to try a bit. Maybe. I think it would be fun to try a bit, for sure. It looks fun. It would require a very specific lobby to pull off, though. I would basically have to look for all my friends who have PCs and not Mac and get them to get the game and play with me. Because I do not think it's Mac friendly. So... I mean, I also have to remember what that roster looks like. So it would have to happen on a week where I'm free. Obviously, I'm there. Kirsten, Scally, Sam, Taryn, Randy, Liana. Shit, are Jenny and Phil... I think they're PC folks. 9? We can do it. Also, if I'm counting 9, and a lot of these Goose Goose lobbies sometimes have 9 is not an undoable number. It's just a matter of locking a week down to do it, potentially. He said if I let him choose, he would do a steak, baked potatoes, and mac and cheese. And are you okay with that? We have a good beef Wellington around here. We do. That's true. Have you looked into catios anymore? I think there are some renter-friendly ideas online. The thing is, the space is not big enough for a catio, realistically. Like if we had a yard to ourselves that had like a fence and stuff, I could see it. But I don't think we're gonna have space for a catio. But in the future, next spot, for sure, I think it's something to consider. Our next question in the form is not loading. Oh, there we go. You could research super cooling to keep your power bill lower during the summer. You basically run the AC overnight and then the AC stays off all day. If your power company has off peak rates, this can save you a lot. You're up late, so you'll reap the benefits. You can get cheap air deflectors to direct air from the vents towards where it's more useful. You might want to ask if they change the filter. You'll want to change it monthly if possible because of the cats. I wish someone had told me these things. Good luck. Thank you for the advice. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's something I'll definitely bring up to Liana, so she's aware of it, and then we'll see. I will say I can't tell if things got cooler in here, but I think that's also because I'm just streaming. Hey, Pooya and crew, Christine, welcome in. Coming to you live from NHL playoffs from Winnipeg versus Dallas. Guess who is here? Genevieve and Carolyn from Survivor. It's intermissions. I'm going to go find them. Sorry, I'm missing the pad, but these games are insane. I'll be back later. Hey, no worries, Christine. No worries. Have fun watching. Yeah, NHL and NBA playoffs have been flames this season. Low key, also Champions League, UEFA Champions League, and Europa League. Soccer has been amazing as well. Ooh, the Maple Leafs lost tonight, eh? In OT, too. Shit. Ooh, the Jets are winning 3-0. Damn. Okay. Not cool in those Jets. Thanks for the air filter reminder. I added that to my to-do list. There we go. I would choose lasagna, and there's a good recipe in Better Homes and Gardens cookbook. I do love a lasagna. I'm missing a question here. No. This question got sent in. Oh, there we go. Being done to share the story with you in the chat. I was eating takeout with my family a couple of weeks ago, and the food came kind of lukewarm and looked off. Everyone else was freaked out and decided not to eat it. I have an iron gut, and I'm a menace, so I ate it. I proudly said, but am I dead after eating it? And they all cracked up. A few hours later, I had horrible food poisoning. It took me 3 days to feel human again. I can never hear that phrase the same way again. Let this be a cautionary tale. You know what happened? You had gut hubris, and then you farmed the Phil T line for some laughs. You got the laughs, and you were like, ugh, I get to eat all this food, and I got laughs. Could this day get any better? And the powers that be were like, you're having too good of a day. You must now have weird poops. So I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm happy you feel better now. Obviously, it's behind you, but my God. Now I have to ask, you were eating takeout. Okay. So takeout, I assume, means you brought the food home. Cause I'm like, if it was looking off, why didn't y'all return it? If like everyone else was like, I'm not eating this, why wouldn't the return be on the table? PWHL playoffs are nothing to ignore. All the games streamed for free on YouTube. What is the PWHL, Crows? Can you enlighten me on this? This is a phenomenon for me. All right, so May 18th, we're doing the Promise Month. May 18th. That is a stream once a day. Within reason. Women's Hockey League. Oh, gotcha. There's a team in Minneapolis. And I believe they're in the playoffs, right? Are they not in the playoffs facing Toronto right now? I feel like I read that somewhere. Yup, nailed it. Because I started seeing PWHL a bunch this last week, and I was like, where is PWHL? I get it now, though. Series tied 1-1, we'll take it. Defending champs, lovely. They come home Sunday and Wednesday. What was I saying? Promise month? Yeah. So stream a day. I have the wheel. The wheel made the move. So we'll have the wheel set up. We'll spin the wheel. And we'll see what the streams are going to be. That's, I think, a fun way to have the wheel be a part of it. Because a lot of these ideas do come from our time with the hype challenge. But also, it's a fun way to end every stream with, okay, what's tomorrow? Because I think for the most part, most of those streams are me solo, In the event that they need a guest, we will try and get a guest ASAP. And I'll ahead of time ask a couple of people, be like, hey, so this is an idea I have. If you're free, would you be willing to do it? Will you be live streaming your reaction to the Europa League final? I don't think I can handle that, Jez. What date is the final again? Remind me. '21st. Well, it will be during Promise Month. So maybe. Just imagine how mad you would have gotten if you said you threw away the wheel. I mean, I could have just bought a new one, but no. The only way I'm getting rid of that wheel is if it breaks in the move, which I don't think it has. I'm in a Sims challenge till the 22nd. If I miss any of those first Promise Month streams, well, Canada Biscuits, good luck with the challenge. Spurs are winning. Red Wings, they're not winning. They're not winning. So put that aside. May 21st is your birthday? Well, happy early birthday, McKenna. All right, chat. We're caught up on the form. We've established the date for Promise Month, which is awesome. What next? What next? Where do we go from here? Let me drink some water real quick as well. The June month was awesome. Looking forward to a daily format again. Vinyl, honestly, same. And part of the reason why I want it done before Big Brother is that if I get used to it again, if we get back in that mentality of being ready to go live, you know, like being active before Big Brother, I think that's only better, because typically Big Brother makes me a lot slower with streaming. So I would love to get back on top of it. And I think this is a good time to do it, you know? I'm satisfied Reds already won the Premier League, so we can coast for the rest of the season. Well, can you win anything else? Y'all already won the league. What else is there to win? What's next? You watch OG most season 2? Absolutely not. Does it feel early for the pad for you yet? Yes. Yes and no. Yes, because it's an hour earlier, obviously. But no, because I'm going to bed earlier than I did before. So in a weird way, it's not. It's like better. Or it's about the same, rather. And is this season so bad because Shannon won the draft and caused the universe to punish us? Okay, here's the thing. And I'll answer your question of the players left in Survivor, who's the least awful to win. I just want it out there that last year, I remember getting a lot of DMs in the draft chat being like, we need to have a mid-season check-in with the drafters about the state of the season and talk about it and who we have left in the draft, blah, blah, blah. It was like we had to do a podcast. It had to happen. ASAP. Get it done. Where is it? Where's the podcast? You know what I've not heard this season? We need to do a mid-season check-in for the draft and the season and see what's happening and who has who left. What happened there, huh? Shannon? Well, just because you shat the bed and got 3 of the first 4 boots, I don't get to talk about the fact that I not only killed it this season with my draft, but also you lost your crown and you've lost your average draft placement award. That's mine now. What do you have now? Oh, and now you don't want a podcast about it, huh? Sus, bro. It's kind of sus. Face your mistakes. Cooking stream? We could definitely do a cooking stream. I said in this setup, it's possible. This house, definitely possible. You play Wordle for all time's sake? I could put up a Wordle. We can do that. Big Brother is one of those shows where the audience experiences a range of emotions. Infinite emotions. Yes. You're right. He's right, Melissa. I'm 100% right. Okay. So here's the thing. Of the players left, who is the least awful to win? I actually think I'm okay with 5 out of the remaining 6 winning in some capacity. I think that for me, we're going to have a satisfying winner, like a winner I'm happy with pretty much regardless. But I think it was boring. I think ultimately looking back at this season, it started with flames and then ended very dully. So for example, if Joe does win, I think it's a very dominant win. I think Joe is someone who should be studied for the fact that so many people recognize him as a threat, did not want to touch him, and also convinced themselves that they were his number one. That is social maneuvers beyond many people's abilities. But also, it made the season boring, right? If Eva wins in a duo with Joe from basically the beginning, every advantage fell into Eva's hands, but also Eva's been fed the most. Eva has all the advantages pretty publicly. No one's taken a shot at Eva. Again, worthy winner for those reasons alone, but also boring outcome. Then you move to the Camilla, Kyle, and Shaheen's of the world, who Kyle and Shaheen are in this alliance that's basically been untouched. And also it's like, well, if no one's going to touch it, why should we? You know, let's just stick around maybe. So it's like, again, they get to the end. If they win, if they somehow get to the end and win, I think satisfying win. Camilla winning after everything she's gone through, very satisfying win. I think for me, the only person who won't be a satisfying win to me, and there's no offense to the player, because I have no problem with the player, with the person. I just don't care for the playing, and that's Mitch. If Mitch wins, I'm like, bro, what? But other than that, I can deal with all the other results. I'll be in Greece for 2 weeks during Promise Month. Ichiami, make sure you have maximum fun for everybody. And for yourself, of course. My new keyboard doesn't have a next button for music, and I don't know how I feel about it. Never tried to flush the auto or anything. They didn't try at all. They didn't try at all. Camilla has been yet another fantastic Canadian representative. Canadians are killing it on the show. Do you consider Mitch to be the Sue of this season? What do you mean? What makes somebody the Sue of the season? I hope David is done standing up at tribal council. Here's the thing. We memed it, so it was fun and memorable. But if he does it now more than once, he's jumped the shark. If he makes standing up like merch, it's jumped the shark. He's got to not do it again. But if he does it that one and done time, that is a moment that will outlast a lot of other moments. A lot of other moments. Like that could easily be one of the most memorable moments of the new era. And I'm not being facetious. The only reason I'm watching this season is because of sunk cost fallacy. I mean, there's still moments I enjoy. Right? There's still moments I enjoy. I think this is the first season of the 90-minute era where I'm like, this has too many minutes. It can be shaved. We can do an hour. Trust me. But no, there's still characters that I very much enjoy. Gotta be cringe? Exactly. One time is fine. Shock value. 2-time cringe. Gut, fun, betrayal, and David standing up. The best moments of the current episode. Where he is, they're barely mentioned, and his vote doesn't always match the others. Oh. Mitch? Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he's the Sue. I don't know. How excited are you for Love Island Beyond the Villa? Beyond excited. I said this earlier. Peacock is quickly becoming, in my opinion, the best platform for reality TV. Like, obviously, we are loyal to our CBS for our Survivor and our Big Brother. And sometimes Amazing Race. I think in every other facet of CBS reality TV, I felt like it hasn't hit for me. Now, I'm sure someone will pull up a show that I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. That was actually great. And like Netflix has its moments, but Peacock is hands down the best. Peacock has Traders. Peacock has Love Island. They're doing a Love Island Beyond the Villa now, which is going to have a lot of the people from last season of Love Island, which was their best US season, I would say. Extra content right there. They now officially will be having House of Villains moving forward. No more on E, it's on their moving forward. So Peacock is cooking. And like, I feel like Peacock, like, okay, so you know how there are different types of celebrities where you have celebrities that are like, I'm above regular people, like I am a god to these people. And then you have celebrities who are down to earth and they actually interact with fans. And then you have celebrities who are down to earth, interact with fans, and will listen to the fans, not just talk to the fans. And I think Peacock is that celebrity where they'll do like regular stuff, right? They'll post an Insta story of, oh, I'm making a sourdough. But then also if someone's like, you're doing it wrong, they'll be like, oh, tell me how I should do it. And they'll interact with you. Peacock is that person, because I feel like Peacock, first season of The Traders, they dumped all the episodes out in one swoop moment. And I had mentioned, I think this was a mistake. They should do it once a week or twice a week and like milk it and have us have the television excitement that we're missing. What do they do from season 2 onwards? One a week. And it was perfect. So I think they actually read comments and feedback. Whereas some of these other networks, I don't think they do that at all. Because remind me, did Battle Camp get released all in one day on Netflix this season? Let me know. All right, where were we? I love I needs alcohol and to be messy. Well, why is this a dry season, Sunshine? I feel like Peacock actually listens to the fans or has reality TV fans working high up. That I agree with that. Below Deck. Well, isn't Below Deck and Housewives are technically Bravo shows that also get put on Peacock, right? So I would still give that to Peacock. To Bravo. But if you're looking to watch them on a platform, yes, they're on Peacock, which is perfect. Housewives with extended eps and cursing, yes, please. Trader and Below Deck are the only things I need to make Peacock the best. Everything else is just extra reason it bangs. Also, Peacock had the World Cup. And WWE. So I've got like, Peacock is like my favorite platform at the moment. Although I've been watching some stuff on Hulu and Disney Plus as well. Trader and Below Deck are the only... I just read that. My bad. Yes, for Battle Camp. Yeah, there we go. See? Like Netflix, I feel like has been doing reality TV way longer. And how many times should I say, for the love of God, do it once a week and watch people flock to watch the shows? Like I know a lot of people watch Love is Blind and it's their biggest show, Netflix's best show, reality TV wise. Why don't you want people to talk about your shows more than 1 week? Why? You think they're going to lose interest? Maybe, but at least they'll talk about it every week. Don't you want that kind of growth? Instead, no, they shove it down for 1 week and then they're like, ooh, and we'll do the tell-all at the reunion and that's going to be live. And then the reunion's buggy as fuck. I feel like a lot of networks just want that immediate, you know, that question you see on socials, which is like, would you rather get $1 million right now or get $100,000 like every month for the next 2 years? And some people will be like, $1 million. Netflix says $1 million now. What are you talking about? $1 million now. $1 million today, tonight. Where's the rush? Why? So, yeah. I mean, is Battle of Block not a fan favorite? Exactly. CBS, I don't think they're the ones that are like, we're above these peasants. That's that celebrity, you know? What do you think about the Persian Valley working title coming to Bravo? No fucking way. Really? I didn't even know this was a thing. Reza and his fellow Shadow Sunset Alarm revealing new news about their upcoming Bravo series, The Valley Persian Style. What? It follows Reza, Gigi, and Mercedes. They're celebrating the... Oh my God. I mean, I'm excited. I'll watch this for sure. I don't watch Love is Blind for the first time this season. It's just not the same anymore. I mean, they did too much with it, in my opinion. How do I like the finale of You? No one spoiled it. I still haven't watched it, chat. I still haven't watched You. I still haven't watched You. I've had no time to do it. You and Devil's Plan Season 2. Do not please spoil me on either. I intend to watch them, but I haven't yet. I've actually been given the blessing from Liana to watch You alone because she doesn't think she'll watch it anytime soon. And I was like, I need to watch it ASAP. So yeah. Any thoughts on Jordan's behavior on Tar this week? Poor Anna. I have no idea what that means, Daisy. I've not been watching Amazing Race this season. Think of all the MJ memes. Oh, we're going to get so many MJ memes. I'm so here for this. I'm excited to see how that goes. We got a new question in the forum. Rob perfectly summed up my frustration with Survivor this season. It's not even that Joe and Eva are dominating. It's that their position doesn't even feel earned. We're not seeing clever social maneuvering or strategic decisions to maintain their position. Everyone just seems scared to target them. There haven't been any power shifts. The fact that they're not even looking for idols and forgetting to play their shot in the dark, which Star admitted shows that the gameplay is below average this year. It feels like watching old school Survivor in the sense that no one understands the game. It is, yeah. I mean, I don't disagree with some of that. It's so funny because I feel like, yeah, I don't know. That's a good sum up. Maybe they'll put his BFF for traders on New Persian Valley. Oh, Sam Asghari, my guy. I claim him. That's my guy right there. Enjoy Battle Camp if you're looking for something less intense. Yusuf, I've watched the first episode and that's it. I have seen a specific scene on socials that looked like good drama, but I'm also spoiled on the winner. So if you think I'll still enjoy it despite knowing the winner, then potentially that's something I do. But yeah. Yep. Chat, I'm really liking... So I'm liking the color of these panels right now because they are on, but they kind of mesh with the wall a little bit. It looks painted. I like that. I fuck with that. Okay, I need to figure out if these lights can get adjusted later, but... It's fun even if you know the winner. Okay, sounds good. I'll put that on my list. That could be potentially something I'm watching while gaming later. Next question in the forum. Do you listen to music while unpacking? So, I don't. I mostly watch things while unpacking. Because music distracts me more. Because think of it this way. When I have music on, I'm not attached to anything, right? I have wireless headphones on, and I've got music on my headphones, right? So, if I'm unpacking something, and I move something around, but then I feel the music, I can just go dance and then forget about packing. I'm distracted. If there's a TV show or movie on that I'm watching, and like let's say the big monitor here, as I'm unpacking, I'm grounded and I have to keep in the space. So I mostly watch stuff when I'm unpacking, or have like a YouTube video commentary on as opposed to listen to music, because that'll distract me more so, believe it or not. So with that being said, I finished an entire show this week while unpacking. And I say this week, it was really one day. I finished a show called Deli Boys on Hulu, I believe. And I recommend it if you haven't watched it. It was good. It was a good time. Who's going to befriend the Love is Blind cast and have them on Among Us Sundays, and then they'll fall in love with the single podcasters, and we'll get even more RGB content. I wouldn't wish that on my least favorite people on earth. Why would I do that? Also, 2 hours is long enough for y'all to get a view of the cats, right? So here's Clam being a little nosy on the couch once the couch got moved in. Hold on, where's my remote for this? For the lights here. I know I left it out somewhere. One second. All right, maybe I messed it. Maybe I messed it up. Have the kitties tripped you on the stairs yet? No, they have not actually at all. But yeah, there's Clam. And then I have a picture of Pearl going under the couch. I bought something that can cover the couch gaps. But I've not set them up. I want to make sure we've unpacked completely before I do so, because I know Pearl's going through a little bit of stress right now. So with all the boxes around and it's like a busy area, so I do not want her to like not have her comfort spot or her hidden spot if she wants to hide. But once that's done, I will be 100% sealing it. And then this was them through the screen door while we were outside. This is good, cat dad. I try. Leanna's a Tasmanian fan, right? If so, I recommend The Last One Laughing UK. Oh, she's already watched it. Liana watched Last One Laughing UK immediately. She's finished it. Also, last Friday, I built them their little cat tree, which I did tell you all about. There's a little pouch on the cat tree that I think I showed you last week, but Pearl was sleeping in it. There she is. All right. Is your house feeling more like a home now that you have your belongings? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's 100% better. And like it's improving more, which is good. I think once we unpack, the thing is we have our kitchen living room area is very, very, very crowded. Once we clear that up, I think we're set. We're set. We call those cuddle cups. I love that. Pearl is extremely cute. You're not wrong. All right. And then does your garage have a garage opener? Or do you have an opener manual? It has an opener. We have a little button. It goes, opens up. The first episode of the New Testament was so funny last week. Episode 2 now up on YouTube. I've watched half of episode 1. Sorry if you've covered this, but are you still planning on a cross-country drive pod? Wasn't sure if I missed it. What do you mean? We did record about 30-some minutes on our drive, but we haven't uploaded it yet. The Canadian season is great too. I've watched Last One Laughing Canada. I have enjoyed that quite a bit. All right, chat. Last call for questions in the forum. Then we'll move on to some marbles. Just heads up. But yeah, we started a new license plate game. Because if y'all remember, we got 43 done on our drive over here. We started a new one last week on Saturday when we went out for brunch. Because we were like, let's start a Minnesota edition. And basically, we see how long it takes us to get 50 while living in Minnesota. It could take 1 year. It could take 4 months. It could take 2 years. It could take 5 years. Who knows? Within the first 3 days, as of today, actually, we've hit 20. So we're already 40% through. So yeah, we'll see. Because I think we're going to get to a point where we're just like stuck on half of them. And it doesn't count when we travel. So like, let's say in October, when I go to New York for live know-it-alls, it doesn't count if I see New York, New Jersey there. They don't count. This is only if we see them in Minnesota. So yeah. Can't recall seeing Hawaii ever. I mean, that's the thing. We saw Alaska somehow, but I don't think we're going to see it again. If you travel to other parts of Minnesota, that's fair game. We didn't establish what we talked about what the radius would be if we're driving, but we haven't locked it in yet. So who knows? Did I just spoil the next live show? No. I think it's always a good assumption that there's going to be a New York show in the fall now, just because I feel like we've had one every year in the fall, you know? What song is this? It's a Chinese song from, I don't know, but if you look up "Sky Is Your God," you will get this song. Did we try to plan a weekend in Duluth, Grand? How do you pronounce that? Marais? It's beautiful. Raise all of Minnesota. I think that could be fair. That could be fair. But yeah, I'm excited to go kayaking. I think I've already said this, but Marais. Thank you. So I was wrong on both counts, is what you're telling me. Marais. All right, chat. Shall we? Shall we do some marbles? What you saying? What you saying right now? Marble o'clock? So next week, things to do on the pad. Okay, just a reminder. First of all, same thing we do every week on the pad. Have a good time. Answer questions. Talk about Survivor. All that good stuff. In addition to that, we can review what's on the list for the you know, I'm just realizing, oh no, the 18th is a Sunday, so we'll kick things off with Goose Goose. Okay, yeah. Because starting that Monday after Goose Goose, that Goose Goose night, we will spin the wheel for the first one. So we're gonna look at what's gonna be on the wheel. We're gonna see if we need to add anything from the gaps. We might even run a couple polls from the ideas in the Discord, and we'll set it up. We'll have all the logistics sorted. And that's where we are, okay? Okay. You and Liana can enjoy being by the largest freshwater lake in the world by surface volume. Which lake is that? Help me. Mama was outfitted with a flamingo floaty this week. Ooh, fancy. Are you liking the new Genius? It's fun. It's Genius. It's like a little more of a dumbed down Genius, in my opinion. But it's a good time still. I'm not mad at it. Lake Superior. Thank you, T. Lindy. Thank you, Vinyl. Where Duluth is. Gotcha. Oh, here they come. Welcome in Quinn and the Quinions. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate y'all. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. How y'all doing? What you been up to? Manwolf, welcome back. What were you up to, Quinn? What were you up to? Also, Quinn, did Quinn raid and run? If not, Quinn, if you're in the chat, I do have openings for Goose Goose on Sunday. If you're free, let me know. I know it's Mother's Day. I know people be busy. But you let me know. You let me know, okay? Fortnite Friday with... Oh, shit! Quinn got a full squad going? My guy Eth Animal in the building? Did they secure any dubs, chat? Did they secure any dubs? That's my first question. And also, how nasty is Quinn? What was his best game? Third place? They got third. Okay. Okay. Bedtime. Good night, T. Lindy. Take care. Take care. Turner carried. I don't know how many crowns I've gotten this season so far. It was Victory Royales rather. But I'm not fucking with the Star Wars season like that. I watched Quinn trying to mantle over and over and fail. If that tells you anything. Oh my god, I've been there though. You can't shame the man. I've been there. Yeah, the Star Wars season I've got mixed feelings about. On one hand, not needing ammo, great. I love that I get to use a sniper with no limits. That's awesome. On the other hand, I still don't. It's been a week at least. I don't know what gun is what. I have no idea. I have to pick up a gun and shoot it a bunch to know which gun I have. Yeah, spray only with no ammo. Exactly. You say last call before marbles and all my windows crashed. Back now, totally didn't scramble. Well, Mythical J, we didn't even start yet, so you're good. You're good. I'm shutting the form now, actually, because the form is still open, but no questions were answered. Thank you, mods, for making that shout out happen. Of course, I should have said this at the top. If you're not already following Quinn, make sure you go ahead and do so. Quinn has been steadily streaming and putting out some good content. How many months has it been? I was about to say these last couple months, but it's been longer, no? Has it been half a year already? He just saw me from mixing Mountain Dew and milk. Offbeat. I'm not one to yuck one's yum. It's been 3 to 4 months. Okay. It's a quarter of a year already gone. Or third of a year. He did. Listen, Offbeat. I'm not trying to yuck your yum. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. I'm just saying I wouldn't do that. You know? I like those separate. Not mad at that. We've seen him get wiped by the stormtroopers a lot. What, like the NPCs? The NPC stormtroopers or people in stormtrooper skins? Oh my god. No, I watched the video, Pooya, and was still thinking about it going to bed, but it was a rough watch. The milk and Baja looked so bad. Oh my god. Okay, all right. All right, well, Quinians and my lovely Less Than 2 crew, we are about to switch over to some marbles. You are more than free to hang out and get involved with some marbles if you would like. If you do not, I do appreciate you coming in from the raid to give us your good vibes to keep the stream going strong. And I'll be back here on Sunday for some Goose Goose Duck at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central, and 2 p.m. Pacific, to be specific. Okay? But those right now, we're about to switch over to some marbles. It was not, yeah, I was just gotcha. Okay, Steam, are you fucking joking me? What do you mean I gotta re-sign into my Steam account? Fuck. Did I change my... I think I changed my shit. Fuck! Alright. Alright, let me just get my Steam together, chat. Bear with me. Everyone bring your mothers to Goose Goose on Sunday. Hey, if you do, you let me know how they enjoy it. Ooh, fun fact. Among Us 3D is actually 20% off right now. It's like $8. All right, where's Marbles? There it is. Okay, perfect. Oh, would Loki love it? Hey, would love to hear the review on that. All right, chat. It's Marbles o'clock. Let's switch over. Let's do this. All right. Oh, I don't want to do this right now. All right, we hit a Grand Prix, we hit community maps, and we run with a cheeky 3. Actually, cheeky 4, because we're feeling cheeky. All right, and then we hit perfect, and we go there. All right. Only cookies for the strat tonight are fortune cookies, so double luck. Hey, double luck maybe. Cheeky 300. Okay, I'm not doing a 1 month subathon here. Like, top 20? I think so, Mandy. Let's keep it simple tonight. Let's keep it simple. Keep it chill. If you would like to gamble, do so responsibly by not gambling money, but gambling brownie points over here in the Less Than 2 crew, over here in the Pooya stream. The prediction is running. So feel free to drop your itty bitty predictions in the chat. Stakes? Hey, get them VIP badges right now. Maybe we'll run a stake next week before Promise Month. That could be a shout. I haven't played Marbles in so long. Ainsley, welcome in. Oh, Mandy with the announcement. Okay. Terranoia getting involved. Love it, love it. Heather Lynn coming through. How long are VIP badges for? I would love to say it's a week-to-week thing, Terranoia. The reality is, you never know when you're going to lose it. You just know when you can get it or retain it. And that's when marbles are happening, you know? Jinx, you got this, I believe. There we go, Jinx. Oh, yeah, I should also get involved. God, I forgot. Yeah, I got you, Terranoia. But yeah, sometimes if I'm on top of it, I'll remove it after a week. Usually it's like 2 weeks is what I would like to shoot for. But the reality is I've had it where like I haven't removed it for a month. But then when I remove it, I remove everybody. So are you saying you forget to clear your VIPs, Pooya? That might be what I'm saying. You can't make top 20 if you don't play. Exactly. What I'm going to play, and I'm going to win this one. And then everyone's going to say it's rigged. And I'm going to be like, it's not rigged. And then I'm going to doof the next 3. But I'm going to win because I won this one. That's what's going to happen. Month at a time. All right. What is this? A roast? Huh? Is this a roast? Oh my God. All right. Well, the believer market is crashed. We got a lot of skeptics in the chat. Not enough believers, a lot of skeptics, but it's cool. We'll humble the skeptics, okay? And when we set a new record, exactly. Would you expect anything else from me? Absolutely not. I wouldn't have it any other way, you know? Appreciate it, man, Wolf. All right, y'all. You know what I'm about to ask you. We're at 68 participants. Can we get one more participant at the minimum? For obvious meme reasons. I know there's more believers, but the skeptics are putting more money down against me.
$69. 69. 69. 69. All right.
We did it! All right, let's go, chat. Every time I bet on you, you don't make it, so I went with no this time. And now I make it, and then what? And then what? And we got the nice A. All right, we get the sorry. We got the race going. Let's do this. 1 million brownie points are in the betting pool. A lot of money. Fake money, to be clear. But we'll see who's gonna win. A lot of brownie points on lock. Top 5 get a VIP badge. Now that we've locked in 69 guaranteed, 69th will get a VIP badge. And that's 6 VIP badges getting dished out tonight. All right, looks like HRH Breezy was in the lead. I don't know if that's still the case, though. It is not. There are a few people ahead, but they're not like hella ahead. Chalet actually took the lead over now. And is... How big is this lead? Ambi's right behind. Sheeves has doofed here. Sparrow! Thank you for giving a sub to Ainsley. Bringing Ainsley back into Lesson 2. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ainsley, welcome back. Not marbling in a long time, but we're happy to have you in here with us. As Ambi's going for some kind of record, Ambi has fallen back down. K-Money Badger and the BB President look to be in the... Are they in the lead? Question mark? Or is Patty? I think Patty's in the lead. I think Patty's in the lead. Oh, shit. K-Money Badger and BB President took the lead over. Bro, who's in the lead? I can't tell with this map. I was in the top... Oh, my God. Explosions. I was in the top 10 for like 1 second, and I'm proud of that. Honestly, you got to take it. The minute you see your name up there, that's a W in and of itself, because look at the fuckery that's happening on your screen right now. I can't tell if people are like falling off and like dying or not. The record will not be broken. That I can give you for free right here. Kim Honey Badgers looking... Yeah, you won. Congratulations. This is it, right? This is it. Oh, my God. I spoke too soon. Oh, my God. Terranoia is about to take it. Oh, Brayden took it. Where did Brayden come from? Congratulations to Brayden from out of nowhere, Randy Orton style. Tara was like, hey, listen, how long do the VIP badges stay? Oh, you can remove them at any time. Let me retain real quick. All right. We got B President, Chrissy, AZ, Russ, AJ dropping it. And there's room for one more. Kansas taking the top 10. All right. And the Dooms are coming in. I'm part of the Dooms. Fucking delightful. Tafka. Thank you for the 50-second month, Tafka. Appreciate you. Brandon with 100 bits. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Welcome in, Tafka. And Brandon, thank you for getting that hype train locked and loaded. As I dump, listen, we took a dump, but we'll take a hype train right now. We'll hype train, good morale, good boost for the next one, right? That's what they say. Oh my God. And of course, look at all these points. 14 people completed it. Only 14. All right, on to the next one. Blazing Fantastic Festival chat. Oh, I joined first. All right, we'll see if that's bad omen or good omen for me. Who knows? Did I fuck up by joining first? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. I feel a W. Thank you, Sunshine. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right. 65 in here. I'm about to start in 10 seconds. Get in now or forever regret your decision. I've seen Ludwig do marble, but I've never been a part of it. This is fun. It's a good time, man, Wolf. And Ludwig's marbles are fun because Ludwig will add like consequences to the marbles. Like a lot of his marbles are like, all right, what is the punishment I'm doing? Stuff like that. And he's done some good YouTube videos. If you want to ever look up Ludwig marbles on his YouTube, you'll see some of the ideas he's done. It's a good time. All right, let's start it. We're 70 people. Lovely. Fortune to keep the good work, you'll be rewarded. There we go. Keep it consistent. All right, good luck, everybody. All right. Well, I don't know where to start this. First one through this tube then? Yeah, that makes it easy. Or is that tube not even a tube? Oh my God, there's multi-tubes. Let's just go with the pro. Oh, it's me. Okay. I don't love that I spectated myself. That makes me nervous. Yeah, somehow fucking Dennis beat me to the hole I was at first. How does that make sense? Also, I feel like I want to test the bandwidth of how loud I can be without getting a text from Liana or a comment tomorrow of like, you were loud. If I don't get a you were loud, that means we're good. I don't anticipate getting it, but we'll see. HRH Breezy caking the lead over here. Sparrow giving us up to Tay. Appreciate that from me, Tay Hufflepuff. Welcome back into Lesson 2 crew. Compliments of the one and only Sparrow. Thank you for making that happen. Were you picked up on the B&B the other day? You know, I didn't get any comments about it, so I don't think so. It might just be Liana was quick on the mute draw, you know? Because I don't remember her telling me. Liana's always told me, though, she's like, you're very loud when you play Goose Goose. She's like, you're fine when you do your other streams, but you are way loud when you do Goose Goose, like alarmingly loud. And I was like, what do you mean by that? She's like, you scream a lot, you're yelling a lot, it's a lot. So that's the one, I was about to say commentary, but one criticism I've gotten. Exactly. I'm just testing if I need the soundproofing. Exactly. Hey, I'm not anything if not devoted to my craft. Swarnot in second, HRH Breezy in first. Is a bit of a slow part of the map here. Oh, but we've got Doomfability here, which is nerve-wracking. Oh my God, Swarnot. Oh, that Swarnut. Oh, Swarnut spills and is out of the running here. Opening the door for who's in the lead? Magic Gamer 89. With Jen in second place right behind AZ. AJ honestly thinks of Dumped. Heather Lynn takes the lead from out of nowhere. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon, chat. I spoke too soon. Magic Gamer still in the lead. Oh, misses the cup, but goes down this level. Still looks to be in the lead right now. Uh-oh, Pyro Jennifer getting involved. Why is Magic Gamer's marble so tiny? Into the tube. The record will not be broken on this occasion. But Miss Americana steals the lead now. Magic Gamer steals it right back and says, no, that ain't happening. Oh, and is this a doom for? Is this a win? Oh, it is a win for Miss Americana coming out of nowhere with the dub. Magic Gamer takes second. Jinx in third. McKenna, Jen Rats, Canna Biscuits, Lori, Ambi. Locking in the top 8. Brayden taking a 9th place. Brayden now having 2 top 10 positions too. And Sal's here, locking in 10th here. Not the size of the marble, but how it rolls. Fair, fair. You were in for a few. Swarna, you were in until that one Doomph mechanic took you out. You're a very unfortunate position there. All right. Quite a few people getting points on the board here. A lot more people made it compared to the last race. I finished 29th, which is brutal. But that's midway point. We still have plenty of races to go, chat. 2 more, to be clear. All right. Exclamation play to get involved. Let's do it. Let's do this. All right, one more chat. I'm pressing start. There we go. Boom. Let's go. Good luck, everybody. Danny gets in to make sure it's 70. Turn it up. Sure. Here, I'll play it from the beginning for you. Twitch for Laura in the lead. Let me love this song. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck is happening? Ah! All right. We're just dancing. Oh my gosh. Sheev's dumping again. Sheev just has the worst luck tonight. What the fuck is this map? Oh, it slows down. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Y'all, thanks for the hype train. I really do appreciate it. Oh, couple dumps. Oh, Shannon! All right. Is anyone going to fucking complete this shit? All right. Well, I've also dumped. Yay. If you win this race, I think you're getting a VIP badge tonight. Just saying. Oh. Oh, Sparrow. This could be it. Oh, was that not it? Nope. It's coming now. Sparrow did it. Lori did it. Shondell did it. Manwolf gets it done. This map helped the gummy set. Oh my god, earthquake. What the fuck was that? All right, I have a feeling only the 4 of you are going to complete this race. Are you stuck somewhere? Where the fuck are y'all? Oh yeah, I can't even get out of here. Uh-oh, the Doomf is about to happen. The great Doomfening. Doomfire is gone, but we're done. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Okay, maybe these 4 are going to be your VIPs for the week. It's entirely possible. But we have one more map to go. Lock it in. Call it guy talk. Mandy knows. Mandy put that emote in there for a reason. Yeah, chat, if I ever send you this emote, just know I'm locking in. Just know it's about to go down. Have I finished once even? I did. I got 29th. All right. I don't know what Pally is. President, there we go. You got there. You got there. Locked in, Lori. Yes. How did anyone become the locked in emote? Hey, it's all about that. If you watch the White Lotus season 3, you'll know exactly why. There's not much more lore to it. It all comes down to White Lotus season 3. You'll be reunited with old friends Doom 4? Hopefully not, Jade. Hopefully not. All right, 69. Let's go. I need a world record and be the only one to finish. Anything else, AZ? Anything? Would you like anything else? Lauren, the lead once again. We've seen this before. Uh-oh, Hannah, though. Speeding up. Oh, there's a lot of you sworn out trying to get that redemption, too. Oh, no, Kim. And honestly, not to jinx the lobby. Okay, Brayden's out. Lori's out. I was about to say, not to jinx the lobby, but this doesn't look like a map where there's a lot of dumps. And already we've gone like 5. Oh, everyone's in the plate. No one's made it through. Jordan first want to make it through, actually. There we go. All right. And now we go down the plate. Oh, shoot up. Oh, my God. Jordan. Oh, you're in. You're in. Oh, my God. Are these lasers Doomfy? I don't think they're Doomfy. I don't think they're Doomfy. I think they're safe. How come some people are bouncing and some aren't? Wow, Jordan showing no signs of slowing down here. Oh, and gets scooped up for a little delay. Oh, that delay has allowed J-Cos to take the lead over on the Plinko down here. J-Cos down the steps. Chrissy, thank you for giving us up to Grugrux Queen. I appreciate that from you, Chrissy. Welcome back in, Grugrux, and congratulations on J-Cos, Sunshine, and Mandy, and AJ locking in the top 4. All right, we still have some opportunities here. It ain't over. Where's my marble? All right, top 10 not looking good. Ugh, I could get some bottom points here if I just jump past here. Lock in. Lock in. All right, I think I got something. I think I got scraps. Some points is better than no points, I guess, right? You get one of those Plinko boards from Costco next time you go, oh, why would I need a Plinko board? That quote out of context is wild. All right. I got 18 points, chat. Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't think we're hitting top 20. Am I wrong? I don't think it's happening. But we'll see. 1 out of 4. Hey, listen, I'll do the same. All right. I was somewhat right. Looks like we didn't get a lot of doomps here. "51 people completed the race out of 70. 69. All right. So top 5. Top 5 VIP badges are coming your way. And an additional 69th. If you were 69th, you also benefit from it. But in the top 3, we got Miss Americana in 3rd, who will be retaining her VIP badge. Sparrow, who I believe that is a founder's badge, not a VIP badge. So you're getting a VIP badge. Congratulations. And Brayden, who will be getting back a VIP badge here. Rounding out with Lori and Mandy being a mod does not get a VIP badge. That gets bumped down to Magic Gamer, who will be getting a VIP badge here. So lock it in. We got Chewy Brayden getting added in. Oh my God, Kim, if you had gotten even like maybe what? Actually, you would have needed at least like 15 points. You would have needed to like top 10, 14 it. But your VIP badge is still there. All right, there we go. That's Brayden and Sparrow. Sparrow 1, 2. There we go. All right, and then we got brand new VIP badge for Magic Gamer. Congratulations on your victory. All right, and then we're gonna scroll down. First of all, yeah, you can cash out the non-believers because they whooped my ass this time around. All right, there we go. At least like if I got 18 points, right? Put me in like 40th, so I don't feel like I had a chance, you know. All right, now let's scroll down and see who got 69th spot. Oh my God, chat, I said 40th. Chat, I asked for 40th. And the game said, you know what? We'll give you one thing you ask for. 40th it is. Perfect. My mind. All right, we keep scrolling because we're looking for that magical number, chat. The number you seek is 69. And that is going to be Zokes, who did 3 races, actually. Respect. So congratulations are in order for Zokes Quart on the VIP badge. And you know what? Because this was a very fun stream, a triumphant return into our a more regular setup here on the pad, I'm going to run one random number generator one from numbers 76 being the ceiling and the start being 7. 7 to 76. One of you is about to get a VIP badge, and that is 15. McKenna, congratulations on your VIP badge. Oh, I fucked up that VIP badge. Hold on. Bam, bam, bam. McAllister, welcome in. Good to see you again. Pooya and chat. Up see you again soon. Hey, Cross, appreciate you, man. Hope you had fun. See you back around these parts. It has been lovely. I'll be back again, of course, on Sunday chat for Goose Goose Duck at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Pacific. All the time zones for you all. Okay? But I hope you had fun, chat. I hope you had fun because I did too. It was a great time. Good sesh was had with the squad. All right, let me see. We did get blessed with a raid tonight. I think we should bless someone else up. Give someone's evening a energy. And I want to go over to a friend of mine by the name of Vigi, who is always providing vibes and energy and has an abundance of energy to share with everybody. Don't believe me? Join me for this raid. Okay? Join me for this raid. Go give Vigi all of your good vibes. Vigi's been streaming for 6 hours already. So make sure you give her as much energy as possible to continue with her stream. And then I'll see y'all on Sunday, okay? That's the plan. Sunday time. All right, chat. Y'all take care. Have a good one. Still got it.